A warm welcome to the Heritage Edit. This is a podcast. We're having conversations regarding our faith, heritage, culture, and different backgrounds that we're from. This podcast is not about travel. It is more about our soul casts. What I mean by that is the memories that we hold from our cultural backgrounds. Today, we have a beautiful, special guest. Her name is Wina Mawardani from Indonesia. And today, Wina, welcome. I'd love
Thank
to
you.
thank you for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you for having me.
An absolute pleasure.
Amazing.
As
Thank
always. Today, we'd like to dig in about your story. And you find yourself in a different country from where you grew up.
Right.
You are based in the Middle East. Having grown up from Indonesia, I'd like you to share the strength that you've picked up from your background
Right.
to bring you all the way here. And what is it in your culture?
Right.
Things that are set aside that are quite unique to you, but also that someone else that is from Indonesia would meet you and be like, oh, well, listen, I've had something similar happen to me. My mom did this and this and this.
Right.
What is it about home?
All right. So let me tell you something. When I grew up, I grew up in an island in Indonesia.
Beautiful.
It's not big islands. It's one of the small island in Indonesia.
Yeah.
So where the beaches everywhere. Yeah, seafood and all. Yes. So that brings up for me the childhood where I can just go out with the nature and all. The culture that I have and then I bring from my childhood to UAE, it's I think it's the Indonesian hospitality.
Beautiful.
For sure. We're kind of shy to talk whatever comes to our mind.
Yes.
To speak up whatever comes to our mind.
Okay.
But it was before. But now I learned since I live here. And I still have this kind of mindset of holding my culture, from Indonesia, especially from the east of Indonesia. I come from the east of Indonesia where when we talk, it's kind of loud, like how the Arabic talks. And not like my husband, where he comes from, he's from Java. So, like the soft spoken guy marrying the
that makes
energetic
sense.
one. Yes. So complete maybe, but that's how the culture similarities, the way that I bring from my island especially.
That's great. I could absolutely agree when you say that you've kind of broken the shyness. I feel like you have had all audacity and strength, and you just
exactly
a social butterfly.
Kind of now, yes.
Excellent.
I was shy before when I was a kid. Because you see, I don't know. I'm a millennial.
Yes.
That time when we were a kid in general, and millennial, especially Asian, we tend to be afraid of that. If we speak something, if we say something that comes to our mind, it's a sign. I mean, not all of us for sure, but this is just like most of millennial thoughts when we were kids that it's not gonna respect an elderly. It's not gonna respect our parents. Yeah, I mean, like kids shut that
all
time.
Right.
Yes, but then when I grew up, senior high school, junior high school, it's kind of like affect me in a way that if I want to say something, that I'm afraid, oh my God, what he's gonna think about, they're gonna think about, this kind of thing. So I that time I prefer to be silent, regardless that I feel comfortable or not comfortable. But it's wrong. And then now, as the time goes by, when I move out of Indonesia, that I have to say something, whatever comes through my mind, in terms of it's still under respect. And it's also the way that I share my thoughts also. So yeah, I learned to speak up, and also that's the audacity that I have.
That's brilliant.
Exactly. But because not most of Indonesian, when they grew up, they have this how to say that, they have the dare. They dare to speak up their minds.
Perfect.
No.
I see that.
Yeah, but then I have to at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When did you realize you started to have this part
I
of your character?
realized, yes. I was cabin crew before, also in my country.
Okay.
And then it's still in Indonesia, though. It's the same way, same thoughts, same habits.
So that was before you moved away from.
After I moved to Dubai. At the beginning, it still influenced me, my Indonesian shyness and everything, that I feel like I'm afraid one person not feeling comfortable with what I said. Like I tried to make people please for me, like I tried to make people happy, but you cannot at the end of the day.
Not.
Yeah, so I learned, and I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of not put myself first that time. So I learned since that moment. It's not drastically for sure, but as the time goes by, I learned a lot. Yes.
Beautiful. We'll step into the idea of you now changing the way that you deal with people, your social aspect of moving away from the character of being shy to someone who's a little bit more bolder. Does faith have anything to do with that? Your faith and, the influence of faith comes from us growing up as children. We introduced into different religions of faith, but it's more of growing into parts of family that are so ingrained into spirituality and faith. And what about that you carried in with you that's made you determined to become the person you are, the woman you are? And is there anything in your faith that, like a prayer, a dua, something that you sort of take from home? Maybe your mom used to say it, a quote, something that's quite empowering to you, that's brought you to be the woman you are.
Right. I'm happy that you asked me that.
Great.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. I have the influence from my family, my mom also. Of course, especially my parents, because we were Muslim, and we believe that whatever, I think this is general, in general, that what we do, what we did is what we get later on, Yeah. So we try to do our best in life. So put aside the war, like the warness aside. And then just live the maximum, live your life to the full.
Is there a saying in your language that you can say?
I try to think one.
You can, just keep thinking about it. We can talk about it as a closing statement or as a quote that you think, can be.
We'll try to think. But for sure, it's faith. It's mostly influenced me to become what I am right now, to become who I am right now. Because for me, when you are tired of people, when you're tired of the crowdness, especially with my job like this, where are you gonna turn back to? Like, even yourself, your shadow leave you when it's dark. But for me, God didn't leave me, so I share everything to God.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. And I think that since I changed myself from shy girl, to be a little bit, like you said, bold or something, to dare to speak up my mind. I don't really, I would say, this is a very strong word though, I would say afraid. I don't afraid of anyone else anymore,
Good.
I mean, because we're all of human beings. At the end of the day, we eat food the same, The thing that makes us different is just how do you think and how you carry yourself. That's what I thought. That's what I have in mind.
It's personal choice.
Exactly, personal choice.
But also sticking to what you grew up, maybe being taught how to treat people, how to live around society.
Exactly.
And I think that's probably something that also helps you to in wandering around and traveling so much. That helps you kind of flow with
True.
different cultural backgrounds and people in essence,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's a fact, of course. Yes.
Would you say there's a cost to being a global ambassador of,
Thank you for the words.
is there a cost? Is there something that you think, you need to kind of, what is it?
I understand. Yeah.
To leave behind, to
Of course.
share with others, to share with people that look up to you, young children who are in the same shoes as you were, living in the beautiful island, that look up to you. What?
Of course, everything that we have in life is a choice, and a choice comes with the consequences for sure. Like small or big, it's all of the choice.
Okay.
For me, the sacrifice that I have to give, it's very common. Like I have to leave my family behind, and then I miss this precious moments, the special moments most of the times, and while your parents grew older, and I'm away from them. That's the part that's sad.
I see.
Sacrifices in my way. Yes.
All right. If there had to be something you leave behind, a memory, or if you say you'd have a chapter in a book and your parents would look at it, what's the one chapter that would stand out that's significant to say to them? I did move away from home, but this is what you made out of it in the end. That will be like a message to them to say, I'm fine and I did well. And or even if it's an image, a picture, something that know you've taken before, and they can look at it and be like, she wouldn't have to say to us how great she's become and for
sure,
how you've carried your heritage,
especially coming from my dad.
Yes,
the way that I carry my heritage. There is a value of the teachings that he told me to be. His where he's from. Okay, I have to tell you something before that. Okay. Where my dad comes from is from the west of Indonesia.
Okay.
It's it's Sumatra, and my mom, where she's from, it's from the east. So it's combining the soft and the harsh way of thoughts, way of speaking.
Amazing.
So this heritage, I wouldn't say heritage yet, it's just the upbringing and the habits of my parents, the way that they raise their children, maybe also affected from their grandmother,
Okay.
And then my dad taught me to be brave. Yeah. So but my mom told me to be generous. This mix kind of value.
Both very impressive.
Exactly. Like regardless anything, my dad would say that, okay, you go there, you have to be this and that, and that, So a little bit of pressure from my dad's side.
Okay.
But my mom, whoever you're gonna be, just be generous to people.
Perfect.
Just be, because not so many people that have how to say that advantage like
perfect.
This is very sensitive. Like as a woman, as a mother, they like to feel like more
great.
Sense of feelings is more. Mother feelings.
I can assure to mom, it's done for sure. I've met you. I've known you for a very long time, and I know you're generous.
Oh, thank you.
With your spirit, with everything else, and you're both very you carry the culture very well. I'm not going to say much more than that, but you carry it very well.
Thank you.
While we're getting closer to closing up, I'd like you to just share a little bit about what you're wearing. And
for sure.
Yeah, the color choice, does that have anything to do with culture, your state, or anything at all? So just share as much as possible. It's beautiful.
Very much. Thank you.
Yeah, what occasions would you wear that?
Right. So this is called batik. So this is coming from Java, especially. I'm not from Java though.
Okay.
I'm from Ambon. It's another island that I told you earlier. Yeah, Ambon. Yeah. So it's a city. Sorry, Ambon is a city. Maluku, it's an island.
Okay.
So I come from an island called Maluku.
Okay.
The city is Ambon. But anyway, come back to this batik. Yes. This is where my husband's from. in general,
Yeah.
he's from Java. But this is for like a special occasion. If someone has a wedding, we're wearing this one. This is very Indonesian thing. It called, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, because I asked my husband also, he was mocking on me on the way here, like, oh my God, you're so royal and all, because
It looks
one,
very regal. Yeah.
oh, thank you, because this one ages ago,
Okay.
before, well, in Indonesia we count the time before we've been colonized, you know.
Okay.
So that time, this clothes
Yes.
been wearing by a royal family in Java. Yeah, so this called batik, keraton batik.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So nowadays, if someone has a special occasion,
Yes,
we can wear this. It's a sign. It's a sign
beautiful.
from, thank you. It's a sign from Java.
Beautiful.
And then now they retouch with a modern kind of way with the skirt and all.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, stunning.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do hope, you know, your family, everyone that's known you, and still people who still come to meet you know of how you carry your culture so wonderfully.
Thank you.
And I would see you, and I always just regard you as an ambassador of
Oh,
Indonesia.
B, that's very nice of you.
For modern, you know, for modern people, you know, in modern cities, different places, but also just also, I believe, you know, the generations that have come before us
I hopefully
can look to you.
Hopefully, because if I may say something also, because maybe it sounds like very classic, you know, like, oh my God, that's, you know, this kind of things and that. But truly, honestly, I feel like if I can do something, even though it's small, you know, because I put my position, like you said also earlier, back then, when I want to be cabin crew, for example, you know, where should I look for an information? You know, I have to look for that time. It's the internet. It's very, I would say, limited that time. Like 10 years ago, there was an internet, but no, you know. So yeah, I wanted to be someone that can share this knowledge freely.
You are absolutely doing it.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's see.
We will close now with just the quote that you promised. Whether it be in your language, whether it be something, you know, anything that keeps you going.
Right.
I'd love to have that, because I'm looking into having the heritage edit be about stamps or, you know, quotes that people leave aside. And also I'd like to wish you all the best, and I'd like you maybe also just to share a little bit, just in closing, of anything that you have coming up.
Right.
Because I know there's been projects where you've been interviewed, and maybe you can, you know, just close off in what you wish for in 2026 regarding that, and what, in the bigger scheme of things, you'd like to see yourself doing.
Right.
With what you've already started.
The thing is, right now, yes, there is a project I had. It's gonna be beginning of this year, but it's like a hosting an event or something like that. And then the slogan, the phrase, that I always carry on. Like to keep me going. This is in Arabic though.
Okay.
It's fine, right?
Perfect.
It's in Quran. Haza min fadli Rabbi.
Haza min fadli
Rabbi. Yeah. So means that it's the blessings. The blessings is coming from God.
Amen.
Yeah.
Great.
So this blessing that I have, everyone have, you have, it's coming from one source. So yeah, this is what I believe. So while we're having these blessings, why we cannot give a little bit of it to everyone? That's my, you know, keep me going on. Yeah.
Perfect. And that was a wonderful closing.
Thank you.
We'd love to thank you for your time. We'd love to thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
In your background, the every single thing about where you've come from has brought you here. And we will have everything that you've shared as something that carries us forward.
Inshallah, yes.
And I'm pretty sure you'll succeed. Thank you.
Thank
Wina.
you. You too.
All
I
the
wish you the
best.
best. Thank you, V.
Thanks for your time.
Thank